It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. Let's take this at the 10. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Straight to the air they go. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, Howard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball. We just saw physicality personified.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Johnson. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Trying to sneak with Howard. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Finds the in route, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Second and 10 now. Howard. Connects in on the slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. It's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down. Going again here, Howard. And this is going to fall incomplete. And they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18
And send a receiver left. Chubb. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
3rd down from the gun. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that till he drives ahead.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Two on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yellow. 15.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Easy. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB...
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Dante Kent with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create...
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs are stopped a little inside the 30.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That's Justin Simmons.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions. You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hennessy threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fourth down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Fielded at the 47. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Yellow. Hey, 57, cut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one's cut along the left sideline. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Josh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
Mitchell can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
Attack!
Now it's Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now lead by 10. Butker to try the point after. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Kent on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. 1st and 10 from the 32. And off to Chubb to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Well, right side is caught by Jennings. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Johnson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side, and we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, it's smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
He goes the right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, attack, attack! Attack!
Here's Mahomes. The left side caught by Andrews. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
43, 40. Hey, go. Hey, 40, fight on these two. 15. Attack!
Throw in is Mahomes. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
15. Attack!
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Hey, Ripley! All right! Yellow! All right, go, Lou! Attack!
Another throw for Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
He finds Worthy complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
43! Hey, 43, 15!
Buys time, rolling right. Throws Cox. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
Mitchell has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Butker to try the point after.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Steelers 6. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Kent on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Yellow! Let's go, Wally! Attack, attack! Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 26-yard line.
Back to throw Mahomes. Short pass brought in. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Butker to try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers 6. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Howard looking to throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
9 yards. It's second down.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Howard throwing on third down. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Fourth down, Howard. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Steelers
On 1st down, Howard. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the gun, Howard. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it up. And the Chiefs will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Butker to try the point after. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
Steelers 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense. Just a touch shot in midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Howard. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Noah Williams. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it at the 30. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Big gain downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Steelers 12. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mitchell off the pistol give. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Here's Mitchell again. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Chiefs football, just 1 quarter away from a postseason victory. We've set it down from 37. So Reed here and give to Mitchell. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep running away with this. Butker to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
47. Steelers 12. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Kent on the return. He's going well so far. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll run the draw with Chubb. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down.
Well, good luck sneaking a draw by this defense on third down, Kate. A quicker little run may have brought them a chance to get the first down, but with that delay, this defense was all over it.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Right side.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First
Yellow.
down.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
At the Steelers' 31-yard line.
Mitchell up the middle. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
The 30-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play.
Right,
Brings up
right.
3rd
Yellow.
and 4.
Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Worthy complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good.
Yellow.
Kansas City Chiefs.
The give now to Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs authoring a blowout here.
2nd and 10.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Eye down these two. Right side.
Here's Mitchell. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward.
Yellow.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Right side.
It's a designed run for it. So score this a win for the Chiefs. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is, and it is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion of celebrating this title, but they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title they want. They want a Super Bowl title.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Chicago Bears. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down. Shy of the 20. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. This defense for the Jets, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
To throw, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. We were talking about this Jets defense. Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we've really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. Third play in this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
What is on?
Throwing is Williams. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Well, the Bears 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Here's Williams. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Really good coverage all over the field and took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And, Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Hall to start the drive. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to...
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop it. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
47.
Now Prescott. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. To the air, Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That's good for 28 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. You look at this Bears defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
He finds Wilson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And Wilson in motion left. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Prescott. Touchdown Jets. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Jets 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains.
At the 44-yard line.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Finding room at midfield.
And all the way down to the 41-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Swift going to try up the middle. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw. Williams.
He'll drop this one off to Swift.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the
Big
passing
emphasis.
game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw forward with Williams.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. On is Santos for the Bears field goal.
This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Santos' kick is up and through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that's gonna be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But best. Great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, kill! 47. We're going to 54. Right here. Go.
Prescott down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Here we go, 47. Yeah! 47. Go, get out there. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47.
To the air again, Prescott.
Well, he's going up top for Wilson. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson, 51 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
What's good on the extra point? And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Williams looking to do it himself.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the gun, here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown Bears! DJ Moore as the first half is winding down.
And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for two.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
And this will be caught as they convert here for two. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Play action now. Prescott. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Yeah, here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Final play of the half. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Prescott. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. 27 yards there, a first down.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to loop the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. There's Hall bringing in another one. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Prescott yet again.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Here's Prescott.
He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That'll bring out
It's second and goal after the gain of 5. They'll look to run with Hall. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal.
Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott to throw it. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw, it's Williams. They'll get this off to Swift. And he's home here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. And they must have either felt like they either had great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To the air, Williams. Finding more on the out route for the completion. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
Here's Williams. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw is Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jets will take over here at their own 12-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Yeah, there we go. I take point. Then we're going to 52.
They'll go again with Hall. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll give to Hall. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Hey, kill! 27!
Now Prescott. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Yeah! Here we go. Don't fly, eh?
Straight ahead is Hall. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go, 47. Hey, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Right here.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
The Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Go, get out there, get out there.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
To throw is Prescott.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. First and goal. They'll run with Hall.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
At the Bears' 5-yard line.
Under. Then we're going to 53. 26.
One more time with Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. From 6 yards away.
And the Jets have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Lutz good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bears 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift.
Escapes the defender.
Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. DeAndre Swift.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now an extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here at the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Oh, good move. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, 40, 47. 26.
Now Dak.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Dak.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Chicago, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.